Welcome to another edition of Inlandia Literary Journeys with the Press Enterprise. I'm Metro Editor John Bender. I'm here with
Orlando Ramirez. I'm the editor of La Prensa. And today we are here speaking with the editorial staff of Muse Literary Magazine out of Riverside Community College. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
I'm Rena Dewan. I'm an assistant editor.
Amanda Caldwell. I'm an arts and fiction editor.
And I'm Irving Gaeta. I'm a poetry and fiction editor.
So this is the first one in how many years?
In 3 years. We've been in hiatus for 3 years due to budget cuts and stuff like that.
Mm.
And Rena, did you pick the poems, or how did this work?
We actually, how they said they were in charge of it. Like, we had many group discussions on what poems we wanted inside, voting. A lot of it was like anonymous voting too, if they were from RCC, and a lot of the editing was from there too.
So Amanda, it hadn't been done in 3 years. Did you have any staff that remembered doing it before?
No staff, all new staff. Nobody had been a part of it before. I know there was some faculty on campus that had been a part of it prior to this relaunch, but staff was all new experience for everyone.
Was this the first time you've ever edited a literary magazine?
It is. I've had a little, nondescript, read a friend's story and do some, punctuation stuff. But as far as a literary magazine, this was my first real experience with the whole process.
Irving, what was the most important thing that you gained from doing this?
Oh my God. Just the collaborative effort and just being able to work within a group. Because there's always infighting in any kind of group you work with. And you get all these kind of works with different kind of opinions and different kind of viewpoints, and then it's absorbed into different people, and those people have to come to a decision which one's in and which one's out. And just being able to manage that was a great skill set that I think I could use, hopefully, as a job interview.
So you guys fought over submissions?
There were a couple of fights, yeah.
There were some.
They were very civil.
Okay.
What was the quality, would you say, of the material you received? Was some of it good? Was some of it?
Some of it was just like, is this a joke? Or, we just didn't realize that like some people were actually sending jokes. But then some people were actually serious about their work, so we didn't know what to do. And some people actually liked the joke work too, so that was always an issue.
There was one piece. It was obviously a new writer. He was a novice writer. But he's kind of picked up on this new trend of having a strong female character, but he still had some kind of misogyny in it. So it was a really strange piece, and I kind of wanted it in there just as a relic of what's being sent here, but we voted against it.
Now you guys have a launch party coming up, right?
Yes, we do.
Tell me about that.
It's this Thursday, Greer Pavilion, the top of City Hall at 7 p.m. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a whole program planned. Good, you're a part of it.
Oh,
is it open to the public first?
Yes, it is. Please come by if you guys have a chance. It's going to be at Greer Pavilion at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
At Riverside City Hall.
We're going to have food, reception. We're going to have readings from some pretty well-known authors. And we're going to have time to mingle. The book will be available on sale. And it's going to be a fun time.
And Rena, how much are they selling for?
It's $10 without the student ASRCC card, but it's $5 with the ID card. So.
Will students be reading as well, or is it just?
Yes, there will be students reading works from authors that aren't able to be here. This is a national publication. We have authors from New York, Washington, Oregon, and so we just picked pieces that would not have a nice tonal flow, and we have some editorial staff reading, and then we have other artists reading, like Donna Hilbert. I don't know if you're familiar with her work, but she's going to be reading.
So what would you say is the general mood that you felt coming out of Muse here?
It's really hard to pick a mood because we purposely, when we were editing which pieces we're going to take, we took into consideration somebody reading it cover to cover. And so it flows, positive to negative, heavy to light. One of my favorite pieces in there is by Lloyd Aquino, and it's a persona piece about a woman who's abused and in a relationship she can't let go. And it's a really dark poem, and it's a really heavy poem, but it's really well written. And there's other poems in there that are really light, about the female body, about... What was your favorite poem in there?
I have too many favorites to pick one, but as far as the mood goes, we have a little bit of everything. I think this will, no matter what taste you have, no matter what you're into, you'll be able to find something you really love within Muse.
Rena, does work begin soon on next year's Muse?
Well, we have our submissions for next year's Muse coming up soon, or
It opens in
October.
October.
Exciting.
Yes.
So, to wrap up, the event is a Thursday night, 7 o'clock, at the top of City Hall. That's
No
there.
invitation required. Please come
No
by.
invitation required. That's even better. So, for the press enterprise, please check out our column in the newspaper on Tuesdays, and also visit our blog at pe.com. This has been Inlandia's Literary Journeys. Thank you.